Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, I'm Aldito Zikra from Study Polytechnic Sriwijaya and majoring Accounting and Classification. The topic first video is rhetorical strategies. What is rhetorical strategies? Rhetorical strategy is the specific approach a writer uses to achieve a purpose. And rhetorical is the method a writer or speaker use to communicate their ideas to an audience. Analyzing cause and effect. Focusing on cause helps a writer think about why something happened. Focusing on effect helps a writer think about what might or could happen. Because it's oriented toward the future, effect looks back to the past. But you can use the strategy by working in either direction, from present to future or from present to the past. Comparing and contrasting. Comparison look for similarity between things. Contrast look for differences. In most use of this rhetorical strategy, you will want to consider both similarity and differences. That is, you will want to compare and contrast. That's because most things worth comparing have something in common. Even if they also have significant differences, you may end up finding more similarity than differences, or vice versa. But when using this strategy, think about both. Comparison, contrast, may be used for a single paragraph, or for an entire paragraph. Comparing and contrasting is an excellent strategy to use in writing a report, making an argument, or giving a speech to persuade your audience to take a specific course of action. Classifying and dividing. Classifying and dividing involves either putting things into groups or dividing up a large block into smaller units. Classifying and dividing allow the writer and the reader to get control of a big topic and break it into a smaller unit or analysis. You will find that classifying and dividing is helpful in writing all genres of analysis: textual, visual, and cultural. Defining. Defining involves telling your reader what something means and what it doesn't. It involves saying what something is and what it is not. As a strategy, defining means making sure you and your readers understand what you mean by a key term. It may mean redefining a common term to have a more precise meaning or giving nuance to a term that is commonly used too broadly. Defining and redefining it are great strategies to use in argumentative writing. They help the writer reshape the thinking of the audience and see a concept in a new light. Describing. Describing involves showing rather than telling, helping readers see rather than giving them a formal definition, making the subject come alive rather than remaining abstract. Explaining a process. With this rhetorical strategy, the writer explains how something is done from every process, like how to write a letter, how to play a basketball, or how to make a French fry, to unusual extreme process like how to embalm a corpse or how to fast that. Sometimes, writers use this strategy in historical essay to show how something was done in the past. Narrating. This final rhetorical strategy, narrating, may be the most fundamental. We tell stories about ourselves, about our families, and about friends and neighbors. We tell stories to make a point, to illustrate an argument, to offer evidence or counter evidence, and sometimes even to substitute for an argument. And that's all for this video. Hope you guys learned something new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.